I got 5 on it. Still rest in peace, Nipsey, all day, every fucking day. And in a beautiful city of
sing that song.
But still, it's fuck you, bro. Anyways, it's still LA. That's the point I was trying to make. This news we're talking about is from fucking LA. I don't know what's wrong with it, bro. It's a correlation, alright? So these teachers or principal, who the fuck they are, bro, they put up a picture with a noose.
Insert here.
Yeah, we're gonna put it. Of a noose, and they're laughing at it. Now, babe, what does the noose mean to you?
Racism. Simple.
That's it.
Very simple.
What about you, you other bastard? What does noose mean to you?
Say that's something you tie around a donkey and bring up a mountain.
Okay. that's what a noose means to you. A noose, to me, is one of the most feared things in African American history. You feel me? And a noose, when you see a noose, you know.
And a whip.
And Jesse
Absolutely.
Fucking idiot, bro. I knew it.
It's one of the most feared things. You feel me? And this is a serious story. And these people were making fun of this shit, laughing at it. Like, you feel me? And of course, they're all white. You know what I mean? I feel like they don't understand the significance of what this news means.
No, they did. That's why they did it.
Really?
That's why they did. That's why it was so funny to them. Think about it. They did this right around the time everything about the noose is happening. They did it for the attention. They didn't do this a few months ago. They didn't do this a few years ago. They did this right around at time everything with the noose is going on.
I didn't think about that. Shit. God damn, Jesse, you're right. It's fucking Jesse's fault.
Jesse's
Alright,
fault.
you're right, bro. But at the end of the day,
Fuck you, Smollett.
I feel like you're raising the next generation.
Jesse made it okay for them to laugh at us.
You think so?
Yes.
Wow.
Because you made it that's why I said like even though we're talking about that before I started, I said we're not even gonna make it as a joking manner because us laughing, even though it's not funny, us joking makes it okay for them. In the same way that he went out there and turned this whole situation to a fucking joke, it's a joke to them. And you know what their defense might be? Oh, we were just teasing the Jussie Smollett situation. That's what they'll probably use. Oh, it was nothing about race.
Or they'll be like, oh, he did it. So why can't we?
I just feel like
you're white.
Yeah, fuck all the white shit, man. You're in school, bro. You're
teaching
y'all
first
teach
grade.
first graders.
First graders.
This is the first step.
This is
into
when they're absorbing the most.
You feel what I'm saying? And you teaching them hate. This goes back to that shit I was telling you about, that little girl with the hero shit. All of that. This is why shit like that needs to get nipped in the bud, bruh. Look what's going on behind closed doors. What's to say like I say, what's to say that picture ain't come out?
Right.
This shit'll still be going on. And the haters still keep carrying on. And it'll never stop. So now it's in the attention, the public's attention. Look, this bitch is up for the next superintendent.
Of the fucking school district.
Of the school district. That's why it's a good thing that shit is out here. So put a stop to that shit. That hate shit in schools needs to stop. It really needs to stop.
Yeah.
If you listen to the news interview that they had when they was interviewing the parents, and the one lady, she said that she had requested for her child to be pulled out of the class, and she requested the black teacher, and she got held for that. So it's okay for her child to be in a class being African American with a racist teacher, but she's wrong for wanting her kid to be in a class with a black person. And someone may say, well, why does it have to be a black person? Well, you want to know why? Because the one thing that she does know is her kid's not going to deal with that in a classroom with a black person that's been through the same history, that has the same background, that understands what lines you just do not cross because they grew up in the same community. And I'm not saying that segregation is something that needs to happen, but having that understanding on why someone of African American would feel more comfortable with someone else of African American because we know that certain things like that just won't fucking fly, leads to that argument you and I had.
But don't it go back to the schools the schools that you might want to send your kids to? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to send my kid to a private school. Or I want to send my kid to a predominantly. And exactly. That's what the fuck you going to deal with. That's why when I have a kid, he or she, the regular school that I went to. You're going to go through the same shit I went through.
That's it. Gentrification. A segment that we did on gentrification. One of the things that it talks about for gentrification, a lot of the reasons what he just said, a lot of the black parents don't want to send their kids to schools in those neighborhoods because they're considered ran down schools, ghetto schools, and things of that nature.
Guess what? They teaching the best.
And in those schools, you may have violence going on. You don't have a lot of segregation because a lot of white people aren't going.
It's a
There's mostly
minority.
brown and blacks that's going there, and you don't have racism going on. Now,
You gonna get jumped though.
You-
They gonna
you
take your
mad.
no face
Unless you
jacket.
mind your business.
No.
You have to mind
I'm
your
on my
the part,
business.
that's the part of bringing the community back up that they talk about.
Listen,
Instead
man.
of us running away from those communities, if we actually built in those communities and taught
Listen,
our
bro.
But
kids.
hey, jump mine. You seen what that mother did.
That's messing with my daughter. She's a girl. Y'all are boys, okay? If y'all bully my daughter, if you look at her the wrong way, if you breathe the wrong way, send your mom to me. Sisters, aunts, anybody over 18, I'll fuck them all up. Do you understand me? Leave my daughter alone.
Was it-
Auntie, you get your auntie, get your mama, and come see me.
Yeah.
That shit was raw.
Don't fuck with my kids.
Don't fuck with my shit.
What makes me bring that up is because it's kind of like when I was in middle school, right? When I moved, well, I moved a lot, but we ended up moving to Hialeah because it was close to my mom's job, and I got sent to a primarily Spanish school, and it was Cuban. The whole school, it was a new school they just built. So my mom was like, "Oh, you should be happy. It's a brand new school. They got great ratings. This, that, and the third. All right, cool." But I'm black and Puerto Rican. Cubans are racist to both blacks and Puerto Ricans, and that was literally the
But
most
only in
racism.
Florida.
Yes,
I might add.
in Florida, most.
Only in Florida. Because
That
I
is
don't
the
see
school
that
I
up
got the
north.
most racism in, the most issues, the most like had to get pulled out of different classes, teachers, everything, because of stuff like that.
Is that the first place? Is that the first time or place you ever dealt with racism? Is
Not
when you was
the
there?
first time, but it was the first time that it was so in your
Bold
face.
and in your face.
Yeah.
What about you? When the first time you experienced that? When you came here or somewhere else?
You mean in Florida? I always say Florida.
Everywhere, anywhere
Like,
in
did you
life.
experience
Where
that in
did you
Jamaica?
experience the racism for the first time? Was it here in Florida?
Was it in
Yeah,
Washington?
gotta
In
be.
Florida?
Yeah.
Because the first fucking time I ever experienced racism was when I came here. And you know the one who was being racist towards me?
Fucking Cuban.
Well, whatever. We're getting off topic. The
We're
point
not
is,
getting off
No,
topic.
there's a
It's
point
not
to it.
getting off
What's the point?
topic.
The
What's the
argument that I had with you a couple of weeks ago when I was talking about when our son goes to school, and we were talking about this exact race issue. I was, what did I say? I said the school board, the teachers, all of them, they're gonna have me fucked up because I will be that parent that shows up at the school. I will be that parent that if you're racist to my child or there's something going on, my child's being bullied, and you're allowing that shit. I will be the parent that speaks up.
Just like dude
And
did.
remember when you were saying, you was like, but shouldn't you let them? You was just kind of hesitant. You're like, I don't know about that. This is what it leads to. Because if you're not spoken and you're not
It's gonna
out there
keep
like
happening.
we'll
that,
check you out.
things like that
We'll
make
check
it
you out.
okay.
We'll check you out. We don't know what's going to happen behind closed doors.
Like I said
We
earlier.
don't know what the fuck she's doing. You feel what I'm trying to say? If this picture didn't get out, you feel me?
No one would know.
I'm
sure blacks do.
But they said that the-
Even before that, how long this been going on?
Exactly.
you feel what I'm trying to say? So at the end of the day, like, I understand everything I'm saying, but it's rooted in evil. We gotta fight these people immediately.
No, come on, man. Come
My
on.
thing is, why
If
did the
you
vice principal get reprimanded, but not the people that took the picture?
All them niggas in the picture is getting fired. Bye. Goodbye. Nip it in the bud. That's how you nip it in the bud. Go
They
so-
don't need to just be
Or
fired.
transfer them to a different
No,
school.
that's no.
No,
Don't transfer. That's,
don't
they
transfer
don't
them
need
to
to
a
be
different
just fired.
school.
They need to not be allowed to work with children.
Facts. Okay, there you go. Shit like that. There needs to be a punishment for shit like this. And then teachers who want to rape kids too and shit like that, gotta be, bruh, lose everything.
You know,
You know how many cases I see of teachers that gotten accused of molesting a child, sleeping with a child, having a kid, or whatever with another child, and they go through the court systems, they go through all of that, and then once their case is done,
They can't
they're
still
allowed to
teach.
teach again?
Well, are they innocent?
Or
Are
not,
they
no
innocent?
contest?
Yo, I wanted to touch on something else. I mean, it's in the realm of schools.
All right, what do you want to touch on?
Recently, you had a lady that was
okay.
recently you
All right.
had a lady
Yeah. I like this story.
that was she's a
cafeteria?
cafeteria lunch lady.
Yeah.
She came across a kid couldn't eat. You understand? I guess the card that he had or she had
Couldn't afford it.
Couldn't eat. He didn't have enough. There was no money on it. Couldn't and you know through the kindness of her heart, because she know what time it is. It was a white lady. Was like I say, doesn't matter. But for those who are curious, it's a white lady, you know, and she gave him something. He or she something to eat. You feel what I'm saying?
She got fired.
She got fired. Got fired. Now I think that's some bullshit, bruh. And then they rehired her. You feel what I'm saying? So
why fire her in the first
why
place?
fire in the first place?
The reason
But
why. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, did she
Go ahead.
only get hired because
backlash.
Okay.
Because
Duh.
backlash came
Social
on
media.
the school, on the
Social
media,
media.
social
Wow.
Facts.
I wouldn't go back to that job. I'd sue that job.
media. No, I will go back. I will go back. I will go
And
back.
give every person that can't afford it
You're
free
goddamn
lunch.
right. You're fucking right. Everybody who know, and everybody who ain't
Now
got
fire
no
me,
money,
bitch.
now fire me. Cause what am I? And at the end of the day, I really don't see nothing wrong with that. I remember, when did that shit even start happening that you had to have money on a card to eat? Cause I don't remember
No,
that.
when I was in school, it was either a card that you was given or you had a PIN number, and you could put money on your PIN, and when you type in the PIN, it'll tell them how much you had on.
Yo, I used to just go grab a tray.
But the crazy thing is, whenever you didn't have, like when I went into school, if you put it in and they told you, they'd just be like, okay, bring it in tomorrow. They still had to
Hold
give.
on,
They
hold on.
couldn't.
You said back in the day you just grab a train, keep it before moving.
Yeah,
And you used to get free lunch every day.
yeah.
In Philly, it was like that too.
So where do we get this? Why do kids have to pay for lunch?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know when that shit started. What I'm asking.
No, I had to pay for lunch too. I get it, but let's overall grand scheme of things. These are kids. These are our future. We're
I was
investing
even in
their
high
future.
school.
What?
Even in high school, and if I wanted to
You're
go
old
eat
ass
something,
nigga.
it
You
don't
old.
matter,
Oh, no, in
bro.
high school, I
Yeah,
had
we
to
had to
pay.
pay for lunch. I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about.
What
dog.
you mean?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. How to
I
pay
had
for
to
lunch?
pay,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Pay for that shit.
I could get regular lunch for 30 cents, or I could stand in the a la carte lunch and buy lunch. But I had to pay in high school. Some people had
had
free
nothing
lunch,
to do with it.
but you had that little
What
form
I'm
filled
trying to
out
say
and
is,
you had to qualify.
why are we not investing in our future? You feel what I'm trying to say? If this kid is legit starving, bro, have no fucking food, he shouldn't feel
especially at
scared to go
school.
to the school and say, "Yo, I had no food to eat," and then the audacity to fight his later for doing something out of kindness of our heart because it's against school policy.
It's
That's
nasty.
what a lot of people need to understand. Is like it's school policy not to feed his kids. They don't have nothing, but
That's-
the policy need to fucking
This
change.
needs to change.
You know what
So
I'm
you
trying
know
to
what
say?
happened? If she didn't give that kid food, kid would have went back to class hungry, which means not paying attention, and then the kid would have probably got detention
and
or
then
suspended.
think
or
about
whatever
this
bullshit,
too. Think about this.
because you didn't want to feed the child.
What if that kid, what if that kid mother don't have the money to feed him or
If
her?
that kid can't-
And the only way for him or her to eat was that day was to go to school. You feel what I'm saying? So
Because if she couldn't afford to give her kid 30 cents
Exactly.
for lunch, what makes you think she could afford to buy groceries?
All right.
exactly. So damn, that's fucked up, man. Like that shit shouldn't even have took place. That was.
I believe the children are our future. Come on, Drew. Let them lead the way. Something, something.
They possess inside.
Hey, shout out to Whitney Houston. Give them a...
Crack is whack. Remember that.
This fucking idiot, dog. Anyway, man. Real talk, bro. This fucking idiot, dog. Y'all let us know, man. Noose ain't cool at all, bro. No make no fun of
Racism
it.
ain't cool.
That shit ain't
Racism,
cool.
period.
It's not funny.
Especially in the schools. Man.
Yeah, man.
That shit shouldn't be.
Let
because
kids grow up, bro. In
Let them
peace.
grow up in
Especially
peace,
in
man.
first grade.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
went,
said.
that was my whole point. I went through it in middle school.
Alright.
These are first graders.
Like, share, subscribe.
Comment down below. Let us know how
Please,
you
dog.
feel.
Can we get more comments? That's all we want. Some comments and 100,000 subscribers. But, you know what I mean?
I mean, 1,000 would do.
We pump the brakes. You know what I mean?
1,000 would do.
We out.
Said 100,000.